What's going on, Pokey Peeps? Um, I think a lot of people have probably heard by now, Mega Evolutions is going to be coming in two waves. I've known about this for about a couple weeks now. So, this is what's going on. Again, stores are canceling, telling people pre-orders are going to be pushed because they oversold, and both waves combined are still smaller than general sets. They have not really increased allocation a lot because people are not getting significantly more for Mega Evolutions. So now what do we do? What do we do? So I've been preaching and preaching on this about one, stores selling pre-orders before they even get allocations because stuff like this has been happening left and right. Pokemon can't keep up, or Pokemon's just choosing not to keep up. We've had delays. Almost every single set has had some kind of product delay in something, whether it's an ETB dice or something, whatever they want to say and blame it on. A collection box. There's multiple collection boxes that got pushed months and months. I think what the Charizard one that came out end of June was supposed to come out in March. So again, that tells you like what's going on here. And the problem a lot of with this stuff is, and a lot of other YouTubers and some other people have said that it is Pokemon's pushing everything to big box right now. They don't care about card shops. The organized play, I guess, is not something they care about anymore. They don't care about people coming in playing the game. They care. I don't know. I don't know what they're caring about. Why pushing everything to big box? They just want to really help Walmarts and Targets and all that make more profit. I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah. So that's what's going on. I know with Pokemon, my theory on this is they just switched everything and pushed it all to the shops. There's no way if they gave us everything we requested, no way we could hold and keep everything that is supposed to be coming to us. And say I request 100,000 cases of booster boxes, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get 100,000 cases of booster boxes." Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to pay for all of that and hold it. It's just not. So what that will do is that will actually bring prices below MSRP or at MSRP, which will prevent people from going and scalping big box stores. Because scalpers won't make any money if everything is selling at MSRP or slightly below or just slightly above it, because after tax and everything, there's no point. There's no point. So that's going to completely kill, I don't know, probably thousands of people who have just like come into Pokemon just to make a quick flip. That's gonna one make people want to play the card game again, collect a little bit better. So the real problem here is Pokemon, and then coming down to distros. Distros, they're gonna keep the profit margin. So if they get such amount of product less than last time, they're gonna raise the price. That's the trend is definitely shown for that. They're not gonna take any money loss. So if they get less Pokemon product from Pokemon, then we will get less product from Pokemon, and it's going to cost us more. So that's how it's been going, and it keeps increasing to that level. So as Pokemon takes more and more percentage away from the card shops that allow people to play and carry the game and enjoy and collect it and play the tournaments, all those things that I believe Pokemon was built upon and about, then this will continue to get significantly worse. You will, because the scalpers, they sell at market price. They sell at market price. So I don't. And for us, if we sell anything even just enough margin, I've done it on the site. I've loaded products at all kinds of different prices on the site just to see what sells. And if anything that has a 24.3% profit margin or more, I put on the website, it will sell. It will sell instantly. It will sell instantly. And it's because most people don't have tax and shipping's free after it's $200. So, and I noticed that I put prices at 5% low, 10% low, gone to 15, here and there, a few things at 15% to 20%, but anything close to that 25% mark is when that, and I see all these abandoned carts, hundreds and hundreds of abandoned checkout carts of them moving products in and out, trying to get the best deal possible or work their margin, or then I see a lot of failed credit card payments. Oh man, I see a lot of people with like a shop pay installments getting failed because they'll try to up, like, I'll put something up there, it's got like a 22% margin on there, and they'll add like 30 booster boxes and then like shop pay installment fail. So that's what we're doing with. I didn't have any of this stuff last year. None of that stuff was never a problem last year. Heck, I barely even had bots on there last year. Now I can't put a bundle up on my site without having to put out a discount code through the email or Discord. So I don't know. Today's a little bit of a rant. I don't do those a whole lot, but there's a culmination of a lot of things. A lot of people taking advantage of the market, and then stores just not being smart, trying to get that quick money themselves, and it's rough. It's rough to see the hobby in the state it's in because I really enjoy it, and I really want to give you guys the best possible price for product. But when we get prismatic booster bundles for $85, and then Costco sells 100,000 prismatic booster bundles for $20, I literally cannot match that price. I cannot match that price. And then what will happen is we'll get, hey, we got a wave of prismatic ETBs coming out in about a month. Here's your orders for it. Here's your price. Prismatic ETBs we're going for 125. They give us for $95. All right. And then 2 weeks before we're getting ready to get our order ready and it's going to ship out to us, Sam's Club, Costco, someone releases some ETB bundle deal, crashes the market price down to $85, $90 ETB. So now after I get shipped and everything charged and all that, so I get $97.50 ETB prismatic. Market price is $90. I can't even sell for my distro price without losing money. And that's the current state when most stores are in. Or I get prismatic ETBs for $50 and still MSRP, by the way. And I buy $6,000 in top loaders for 2 cases of prismatic ETBs. Does it? I mean, if anybody can move $6,000 worth of top loaders in a month, I would love to see it. Top loaders move very slowly, and the profit margin on them is also extremely small. So it's just kind of one of those things that carry that just don't net a lot of profit, but it's things we need. So that's another thing that happens too. It all depends on your distro. Each one has their take on it. Some just charge the market price. Some add bundles to it. Every now and then you get lucky if you don't. Depends on your rep and everything like that. But that's so you guys understand like the world that we're in. And I'm in no means a big fish. I mean, we generate, we generate 7 figures a year, but it's nothing substantial. It's hard work. We go to shows. We have the store, brick and mortar. We have the online. And I'll tell you, online sales since last year have dropped significantly. And all I hear is how there's a waiting line for Best Buy, for Pokemon Center, for Target, bots all on them. And everybody's like, as soon as a deal pops up with those, it is crazy. It is crazy. I see it everywhere. I see it on Facebook, Twitter, X, or whatever you want to call it now. I see all these posts, and I'll drop a deal, or another store drops a deal significantly bigger than mine. You won't even see it getting spread all kinds of crazy. But these people, I've never seen it to such a degree. And then also just kind of all these forums and discords and all these for shops. It's sad to see all these people posting all their pickups from their routes in the day. They stop by like a Target or Walmart every way on the way home or on the way to work. They got vending machines everywhere, I guess, and people like, oh, sit there, like, oh, I might as well just stop by on the way home. And I mean, they're wasting hours a week, sometimes days in a month, just making these little itty bitty stops, 1% chance of getting something, and passing on all these small shops. Well, yes, it is more expensive. It's not our fault. It's not our choice 90% of the time. Because I will tell you, I got holiday calendars at a good price. They were below MSRP. I put them on my website for MSRP. Actually, below MSRP, about $5 below. And even after shipping, if you just got that, it's still below MSRP and no tax if you're not in Tennessee. And I still have, I think, 15 15, 20. I put up like 50 on the site, only half sold. So it shows you. And the holiday calendars, I think, go for 90 on TCG Player. I don't know how there's a market for holiday calendars. I don't know why they go for $90. That's wild to me. But it's even more wild is I put them up for 44 bucks and they're still on the site. And I shared it all over places. And yeah, yeah, it blows my mind. All right, had to take a quick break for that. Audio started going out. So yeah, guys, though, just I don't know. Hopefully this draws down a little bit. Hopefully Pokemon kind of gets the hint of like throwing everything in the big box stores is actually doing worse for the market than the other way around. I tell you, if they threw everything back at card shops and gave us what we wanted, it would normalize a lot faster and people could go back to enjoying the hobby as the hobby it is, drawing cards, collecting, playing, and doing what it's supposed to be. So, but yeah, that's my little rant. Thank you guys and have a great rest of your day.